Whether you want to automate your cold emailing or multi-channel prospecting, this video is for you. Hi, Karen here, and today I'm showing you how to automate your cold email. First of all, if I had to define cold emailing, it's when you establish initial contact with your prospects via email. If you contact the same prospect on different networks, for instance on LinkedIn and by email, then we're talking about multi-channel prospecting. When you want to prospect by email, you will find 3 big drawbacks. The first is that you will need to find your prospect's professional email address, because if you go through their personal email, you're not GDPR compliant, so it's totally illegal. Fortunately, you have a 70% chance to find it on LinkedIn, but to access it, your prospect must be part of your network, and that's just hoping they will give you access to their email address, and that it's indeed their professional email address. The second disadvantage is that if you're prospecting in bulk, you will soon find yourself spending hours personalizing emails and managing individual follow-ups. And of course, to add to these drawbacks, you probably have a CRM, a customer management tool, which you need to update regularly to remind yourself of where you are or to remind your manager of where you are. Well, I think you get the idea. It's time consuming, especially if you're prospecting on a large scale. That's when automation tools come in. With Waalaxy, you can automate all the steps I've just mentioned. For a start, you can import your prospect's profile on LinkedIn to Waalaxy without them being part of your network. And thanks to Waalaxy's email finder feature, you will be able to find your prospect's email address without them being part of your network. When it comes to sending emails, Waalaxy offers a wide range of sequences, but above all, email personalization. All you have to do is connect your email account to Waalaxy, choose how many follow-ups you would like to send to your prospects, write these follow-ups with the personalization variable of your choice. And that's it! Waalaxy will contact your prospects automatically, then send the follow-up within the time frame of your choice, provided the prospect hasn't replied to your email. Finally, you can connect your CRM to Waalaxy, even a simple Google Sheet. Waalaxy will send the information of your choice to the CRM of your choice. Actually, Waalaxy is a CRM itself. But the best part is that Waalaxy can handle thousands of leads without any extra work for you. Now that that's out of the way, let's look at how to launch a cold emailing campaign on Waalaxy. First, you need to connect your email account to Waalaxy. We've tried to explain as much as possible about how to connect depending on your provider. If you ever need help, I've released a video on how to connect to your Gmail account. I'll leave you the link in the description. Once that's done, we'll import your leads into Waalaxy. There are lots of ways of doing this, but I'm gonna do it from a LinkedIn search. So you can apply the filters of your choice, then just create your list and launch the imports into Waalaxy. I strongly advise you to resegment your search after the import. With LinkedIn, you can easily contact irrelevant people, so you really need to be careful with the filters. In any case, once your prospects are on Waalaxy, you need to launch them into a prospecting campaign. To do this, you first need to choose a sequence of actions. Of course, we're going to choose one which takes place by email and contains an email finder step to retrieve your prospect's professional email address. I'm going to choose to send 2 emails, because I think that's enough to judge if your prospects are interested or not. About CRM synchronization, I prefer that it takes place only if a prospect replies, so this will be set up elsewhere. On the other hand, you have to bear in mind that email enrichment may not work, in which case the person will not be contacted by email. So we've chosen our sequence, now we need to prepare it to be a campaign. You can give it a title, and once it's done, select the prospects to be included in the campaign. All you have to do is select your list, but you can also, for instance, create an auto import to automatically replenish the campaign based on a condition. But I will save the explanation for another video. Okay, so your list is selected. So the first step will be an email enrichment, followed by an email that you'll need to write. I'll leave it to you to word it as you wish. Don't forget to personalize your email. As you can see, you can add variables. For instance, if I choose the variable first name, the prospect's first name will be automatically replaced between each email sent. You can do the same with the prospect's last name and company. For the company, it will be slightly different. You will need a backup solution. It can happen that the prospect doesn't have a company name on LinkedIn. In any case, I advise you to think carefully of the composition of your email, as the person isn't supposed to know you at all if you're doing cold emailing. Next, you choose the email address with which you want to send the emails, and we'll move on to the time frame. You can choose how long you want your 2 emails to be spaced out. In this case, I will use 5 days. Then we write the follow-up. This follow-up will only be sent if the prospect doesn't reply to your first email. If they do reply, they will be automatically out of the campaign. Quite simply because Waalaxy counts a reply as the end of prospecting. prospecting, whether it's a deal or a refusal. In this case, you will receive the reply in your inbox and it's up to you to answer. Once this is done, the campaign is almost ready. After all, let's not forget, I want my CRM to be informed when a prospect replies on this campaign. I need to launch my campaign first, and then by editing it again, you can create an action when there's a response. As you can see, we offer several CRMs, but of course the choice is wider. So to find out which CRMs you can connect and how it works, check out my video on CRM synchronization. I leave you the link in the description. And that's it, you're now able to automate your cold emailing. Now it's up to you. If you like the video, consider subscribing, it's always a pleasure. And of course, if you have any questions, I'm waiting for you in the comment section below. See you soon for more videos.